You're watching Flippy James Disc Golf. My name is James. Happy you're here. Today we got a disc that I thought I didn't like, but when Disc Golf Deals USA sent out the Innova Toro, I was so confused. About a year and a half ago, I was actually at the Innova store in California where you can go in and buy discs and feel everything, and I picked up a Toro, and in my memory, I hated it. And now I'm thinking I must have held the wrong disc because this doesn't feel bad at all. When I grabbed it out of the box, it felt more to me like a Zone than I remembered. So I grabbed a Zone, picked them up, put them together, and the bottom halves are pretty similar. The top half on the Toro might be a little bit taller, and then I thought maybe it's more similar to a Zone OS, but the Zone OS is way more blocky on the top half. And then when you look at the flight numbers, it's like the Zone OS and the Zone made this little Toro flight number baby. So to test out if the actual flight characteristics are that perfect little baby, we're gonna do Zone and Zone OS as a team versus the Toro. We're gonna go Zone, Toro, Zone OS for this whole round. Four, two, one, three. Positive one for turn on the Toro. I gotta give that a bit more. Disc Golf Deals USA did send out the Toro, so if you order any disc online, use the link in my description. You're gonna get 10% off your order, plus you support the channel. And also, big shout out to Disc Golf Deals USA. If you didn't know, about a couple weeks ago, within like a 4 or 5 day span, all their packages that they shipped with USPS got lost on one trailer. And they called over 25 times. They visited the store multiple times. One of the current owners, he went up there and told them, I'm not leaving until you find these packages. And they found the trailer, it was on the lot, and he had the USPS go through every single package to make sure all of the discs were on that trailer. Like everything that they had lost were there, and they were. So huge on them for being a cool company, and I'm glad that we get to work together on some stuff. Zone to start off again, we got 236 uphill. It's not this basket on the right, it's one up in the middle. All right, fan grip uphill, gonna put him on a little bit of a flex. Oh, really? That was looking so good. I didn't put that on as much of a flex. Oh, we missed the tree though. Sweet. Kind of a similar flight, a little bit lower. Zone OS, I think there's gonna be a point in this video where we don't even need to throw it. Like, I can already tell on hole one, this is like the granddad, not the dad that made that baby I was talking about. It's so overstable. It's so much fun. My buddy Sonny, his brother owns Mellow Disc Golf. He gave me this, don't know what plastic gnome. He said it might fly like this Toro, actually. We'll see here. He didn't give it to me, so let me borrow it just to test it out. I'm not trying to take your disc, Sonny. Nope, more straight. And the Zone OS was the best shot. Oh, this tailwind knocked it down. Just kidding. Toro was the best shot. I thought it was not this close. Ah! Rushed it. Skipped hole 3 on this course because I'm not a big fan of it for disc reviews. Bit better. Oh. Okay, mid-round decision. I'm not gonna putt for these anymore to like see which one's better. While that is fun, and it would be great for this course because it's for like a lot of these holes are approach shot holes for approach shot discs for this review. But when I did the MVP space race, we did a thing where it's like you get 1 point for hitting metal, 3 points for hitting chains, and 5 points for hitting an ace, something like that. That's the scoring we're gonna do for the rest of this because it's way more fun to try and actually make it in than to just get close and then putt. Like, who cares? We're gonna play this hole twice because there's a backhand and a forehand route. 1 point for the Zone. I tried to act really cool there. I'm pretty stoked that happened. I will say that this Toro has a bit more of a sharp point. Oh, it's like there was supposed to be a bead, but then they did the opposite. Oh, just too high for that guy. I never throw the Zone OS hard enough. So far, this Toro is a lot like the Zone versus the Zone OS. Like if there was a scale right here, it would lean more toward a Zone flight. So For a company that kind of created flight numbers, I don't think they gave this one the right one. Unless I got a lemon. Get it? Because I'll stop. Not that I think they need something in the middle of the Zone and Zone OS, but if they did like have a little baby, what'd they name it? Zonesy? If it was a rapper, maybe Lil Zone. The Zoner? No. Oh, stay up. Get over. Oh, that was wobbly. That slipped. Fingers are all dusty. Redo. I could do it. Oh, just passed it. Hey, Zone OS got a point. This is like the shortest hole in the course and I never aced it. Just kidding. First ever on camera ace was on this hole backhand. So I've never aced it forehand. Change that today. Yeah, I feel like that flies very similar to a Zone. The Zone's beat in. I've used it a lot. And the Toro's brand new pretty much. So like, if Toro's a Zone, it feels very similar too. A little bit deeper maybe. Did that one hard enough. Just no bueno. Let's throw some farther holes. That'll be way more fun. We're gonna do a made up hole. Hole 3's tee pad to hole 1's basket. It's downhill. We'll see what they do on a little bit of a flex to flattish downhill shot. Check out the overstability there. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh! Alright, I might have pulled that a little bit too far right behind these trees on accident, and then I got scared. I thought I was going to hit those people walking. But it actually just, the zone, that beat-in zone, a little beat-in zone, just so nice on a flex line. Let's see how this Toro goes. I'm going to hang it out a little bit more left. So it might not be like a great shot for the basket, but you'll get to see it fly better. Oh, didn't put enough on that one. But, I mean, it really shows the overstability there. Oh man, I don't know why I'm still throwing the Zone OS. It's just because it's fun. Much more of a fan of the Toro than I expected to be. I think because of the flight numbers, I was expecting to have a lot more bite than it does, but it actually flies like fairly just like overstable. It's not super dumpy and it's not glidey like I was expecting. Those are kind of the same things. I like it. I'm actually gonna give it away. I'm gonna give it away at Disc South in March. I'm gonna be there. More to come. Why? Probably the next video, but yeah, we will, I'm gonna bring this with me and there's gonna be a chance to give it away. You could get it. If you're going to Disc South, let me know in the comments. If you don't know what it is, go to discsouth.com and you'll learn all about it. Another made up hole, hole 2's tee pad to 9's basket. Oh, off the tree? I'm not Simon. Yeah, you see how that kind of just floats down? It's not so like this, how it goes. Every time I see a positive turn number, I think it's gonna fly somewhat like this. Oh, Zone OS again with a point. That's wild. Here's something I wanted to bring up about the Toro that I forgot about. So when I watch league card coverage, like Jomez, they tell you what players are throwing. A lot of Discraft players, you always see the Zone come up. Like almost every Discraft player that there is throws a Zone. Better than that. That was supposed to be hung out so wide. But Innova players, aside from Calvin, who throws the Toro, but I just don't see it talked about a whole lot. Like I don't see people around here throwing a Toro. I don't hear it on Jomez. I kind of forget about it. Why isn't this in like that class of the Zone? Because it flies great. That was how the Zone was supposed to be thrown. Only higher. Oh gosh, I cranked it. Then the Zone OS. Who throws it besides Brody? AB? This was a horrible hole to have this talk on. I was supposed to make good shots. This hole is going to be for those of you that might be like me and not have the best forehand, especially when putting like a lot of power behind a disc, but sometimes you just want to grab a Zone or a Toro or something overstable that's an approach disc and rip on it. I normally throw something fast here, but today I'm wanting to see how we can do. So this is just your throw it as hard as you can, see the stability type of throw. Like I'm not expecting to do the great shot for the hole here. It's just a great shot for you if you're the person I just explained. Wow. Let's talk good. Oh my gosh, if that gets through everything, we're great. That wasn't a bad shot at all. Did I move out the way? Yeah, we're good. We're good. I had some weird, funky legwork going on there, though. I think my run-up was awkward. Oh, why did I do that weird thing again? I've never done that, have I? The Zone OS doesn't go anywhere. I just want to fix my weird leg thing. That feels better. I don't know. What was I doing? All right, here, we're just going to throw some, like, as hard as we can shots with the Zone and Toro, not the Zone OS. This hole's like, it says 354. It's more like 375, I think. Plus, slightly goes uphill. Not trying to throw these actually on this hole ever. It's just like it's like the backhand version test of what we just did. Only better. With a headwind. Oh, that's too high. Oh, sit down. No. Oh no. Hit the tree and knock down. Yes. I thought that was going in someone's yard. And all these people have dogs. Let's throw this a little lower. Okay, that fought out faster for sure. Oh, and they got stalled once the nose came up from that headwind. Great. We're going to do it again, but like coming this way. All right, that was horrible. Let's try it again. Basket's straight ahead, about the same distance. You just can't see it from where the camera's at. Oh, and I didn't put it on enough that time. I went the opposite. Oh, all right, the Toro's the one that you're here for. You've seen a Zone. Let's do this. Little nose up, I think. Still a strong fighter. All right, couple cool down shots. We'll even bring this gnome back out for an honorable mention. Forget what plastic this one is. Usual order plus gnome. Zone first. Stay up. Oh, I tried to give it a bit more, but I pulled it left. Over the top, baby. I don't know if I'm the only one to do this, but you ever fantasize about being a touring pro and think to yourself something like this? Oh, I don't think I could ever be sponsored by Innova because they don't have a Zone-like disc. That used to be me. I was like, I'm not throwing the AVRX3 forehand. Doesn't feel good to me. The Pig, I guess, is what I'd have to make work if they paid me enough money to play for them. Now that I've thrown the Toro, all those thoughts are out the window. Now, I don't think I'm ever going to be a person that wants to be sponsored by one brand. I'd be an open bag, retailed sponsored type of dude. But if you're in the position to be a sponsored player and you've thought that about Innova, the Toro's a good disc. I think if you're a big Zone player, then you had to throw all Innova, you would fit right in with the Toro. Last hole, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, join the Flippy Fan. We got some more fun stuff happening in the future. For now, we're going to try and ace this hole for my very first time. This yellow pole's a Mando, that's why I'm not going super hyzer. Didn't put that on enough. All right, that +1 turn might come in right there. That might be the spot for it. Oh my gosh, dumb. Dumb. Did I mention we get 2 tries? Also, for the giveaway on this Toro at Disc South, I'm just gonna let you in on it if you stayed for this whole video. I run a healthy energy drink business called Taka. Go to trytaka.com/discgolf. Really fun page there. But the first person that comes up and orders at Disc South, you get the Toro, if you want it. If not, I think I'm gonna have a bunch of discs there, like giving out with orders. I'll let you pick, but this is the first one that I know I'm bringing as a giveaway. No ink either, little bit of dirt, washes right off, 170 gram, Champ Toro. You already know though. Gosh dang it! Why am I not putting it on I'm throwing fan grip, I'm not holding it long enough. The Zone, you ain't getting this. That would have been sick. That would have been so cool. Did I mention we get 3 tries? I've been working so much on my distance drive form into a net with the tech test that like my approach shot stuff, like the form is lacking. One thing I need to remember to do is not walk down this tee pad that goes this way. Like it doesn't even aim towards the basket. This could be good. This could be real good. Stay up. Little long. I'm just not getting over on that enough. I don't know what it is. Too high. And last shot. Oh, come on, Gnome. Let's go, Gnome. Oh, Gnome. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.